Welcome everyone to Swig night here at my girlfriend's quilt shop. Oh my goodness, you know, you all are such troopers. You've been so patient with us through some of these little glitches, and we just keep trying, you know, that's all you can do is you just have to keep moving forward. So welcome to Swig. If you're new to our Swig nights, I want to first make sure and answer this question because some of you may be asking, what exactly is Swig? What does it stand for? What is this SSWG thing all about, right? Well, it stands for show and sell with the girlfriends. And we know that sometimes making bigger purchases takes a little more time and some background knowledge rather than quickly typing in sold 101 like we usually do on our live shows. Right, exactly. But when you're making a purchase, especially a big one, we want to make sure that you buy that purchase with confidence. And we know that it's important for us to be able to show you a little bit more, spending a little more time with some products, whether it's a machine, a special featured quilt, a new must-have item for your sewing room, whatever it may be that's going to require a little more showcasing. That's what we are here to do. So that's what Swig Night is all about. And tonight's focus is going to be all about the Longarm. And who better to be my co-host this evening than the Longarm queen herself, Miss Rebecca Dean. Welcome, Rebecca.
Thank you, Kris. Oh my goodness, thank you. I am so excited to be here. I have been looking forward to this for weeks. I want to say
yes,
weeks.
You have.
Weeks. And we've got a lot to share with you tonight as we walk through the line in the Handi Quilter lineup of Longarm machines. And before we get started, we probably should tell them about the one prize that they can win that we'll be giving away thanks to our friends from Handi Quilter.
That's right, Rebecca. So Handi Quilter has been so generous to donate this machine for us to give away to one lucky viewer of our Swig night. All you have to do is you just have to like this video, share it, and comment on this video for a chance to win. And the winner is going to be announced on July 1st on 3 Things at 3, of course, which is pretty cool, right?
That is really cool. And it is the Stitch 310.
Yes, the Stitch 310, a great travel machine, a great additional machine to your lineup of machines, even your first machine. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
And who doesn't want a free machine? So for sure, this is a great prize. And again, all you have to do is like, comment, and share for a chance to win. So tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and Rebecca and Todd. And you know when Todd's in the house, what does that mean?
Great deals.
Yeah, really great deals for sure.
Right? He wants out the door.
Exactly. And to start things off, before we do that, we want to hear from you in the comments. So here's your question. First, we want you to tell us about your current experience with Longarms. Do you already own one and do you love it? Or have you ever considered owning one but have been afraid of them? And if that's the case, we want to hear what worries you the most when it comes to owning your own Longarm. We'd love to hear. Type it in the comments because, it's something that is definitely a concern for some people, and we want to be able to help address any of those concerns.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about maybe, Kris, have you ever thought about having a Longarm to finish your own quilts?
Yes, I have. I mean, to be able to say I started and finished from beginning to end.
Absolutely. Maybe you have a pile of UFOs that are piling up and you want to finish those. Or maybe you want to have a little bit of a side hustle and earn some money.
That's true.
Anyways, so
there's
there are
great
so
benefits.
many great things to both of those things.
All right, so enough of the housekeeping items, Rebecca. We have got a lot to show you tonight, and this show is jam-packed with information. You might want to take some notes, and we also have some amazing purchase opportunities for those of you who are interested in buying a Longarm. We're going to make sure that we help you find the right arm for you, the right Longarm for you, I should say. So be sure to stay tuned. And we'd love for an opportunity to earn your business. So let's see, Rebecca, are you ready to dive right in?
Yes,
should we do this?
Let's do it.
Because I got a lot of questions I want to ask, and I know you're exactly the right person to help me do that.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So first off, Rebecca, let's say I was brand new. at this. And I just kind of was twinkling with the idea of long arming, all right? What is one of the first things I should be asking myself before I were to buy a long arm in order to help me get started? What would you say?
Great question.
Okay.
I think the first thing that you want to kind of ponder and think about is your purpose.
Right.
Do you want to do this for yourself so that you can finish those quilts that are piling up? Like, I love the ability to finish my own quilts. That is like from start to finish, it's awesome.
Definitely.
And then, or do you maybe want to make a little business out of long arming? You can absolutely do that.
Yeah.
You could go full blown, full-time business if you want to do that.
For sure. Some people do out there and do very, very well.
Right, absolutely. So just earning some extra money, that's why I wanted to start long arming.
Really?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
I love it. And now I don't want to long arm for anyone else ever again. But no, I'm kidding.
That's right. Yeah, too many things to do, right?
Right, yes. And then the second thing you might need to ask yourself is, do I have the space in my house? Space
Good question.
is a thing. And we can sell a long arm from a 3-foot long arm space or up to a 14-foot long arm.
Yeah, nice and big.
So 3 feet to 14 feet, that's a good
That's a big range, right?
So think about your space and where you want to put the long arm. And then also, what's the other one?
What's the education?
Where am I going to get the best education? Yeah. That is, for me, that has been huge. And that is why I came to my girlfriends. So hopefully you as viewers and our customers, maybe if you think about where you can get the best support and the best education, hopefully you'll say, well, of course, it's my girlfriend's quilt shop.
Yeah, we sure hope so. That's right, Rebecca. We know that this is a huge purchase, and there's nothing worse than making a big purchase and feeling nothing but regret, but because perhaps you don't know how to do it, you don't feel supported in the education of that purchase. And, we have lots of different ways to support our customers in reaching out to them, both near and far, which is awesome. And in order to get that kind of support, we have lots of different things we can do for you. So yes to all three of those questions. And the nice thing about Handi Quilter is that they've done a phenomenal job at presenting a lineup of machines for every price point, I will say, every skill level, and every function that you're asking for. So shall we go ahead and start with the Moxy?
Yes.
I'm thinking?
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Moxy by Handi Quilter. All right, so we're starting out with the Moxy tonight. And Rebecca, let's go ahead and take a look at this machine. This is the one that they came out with, just a couple years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago,
yes,
this Moxy.
yes.
We're looking at how much of a throat space here?
It has a 15-inch throat space.
Okay, so who is this machine made for?
This machine, so the Moxy is made for the beginning quilter.
Okay.
Somebody that doesn't have any long arm experience at all. Somebody that maybe wants to just dabble or as a hobbyist do.
Maybe get their feet wet
before they do a huge purchase.
Okay. All right.
But also, I wish I had the Moxy when I first started.
Really?
Like, I had 6 inches of throat space.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So 15 is phenomenal. Plus,
Are
it
we
has.
able to come closer over here and let's take a look at this up close? because, yeah, we're looking at 15 inches of throat space here, and this is great.
Yes, so
Yeah,
that gives
great
us
starting
about
point, right?
12 inches of quilting space.
Okay.
The stitching is gorgeous.
Do you want to stitch something out for us real quick?
I don't know if this one is plugged in, but I would love to.
Oh, okay. We'll do it on the
We'll do it on the
Amara.
other one in
Okay.
just a minute.
All right.
But let's see, it's lightweight. It's easy to set up. It's so easy to use. It has some great lighting. Anyways, I absolutely love the Moxy.
Okay, very, very nice. And then, so Moxy 15 inches, but then Handi Quilter came out with an additional Moxy,
Yes,
right?
so just 1 year ago, Handi
Okay.
Quilter launched the Moxy XL.
All right, let's go take a look at
and
that.
That
It's
one
over
is
here.
over on the table.
Are we able to head over there? All right, so
Okay.
let's come back over here. There's just a few minor differences with Moxy and Moxy XL. Are we able to get, oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're not going over there yet.
We'll
All
wait,
right.
but we can talk about the Moxy XL.
Okay.
The Moxy XL is 18 inches of throat
So
space.
you've got three
so
more
three
inches.
more
Okay.
inches. Then it has some better lighting, so more lighting, and you can't go wrong with more lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see what else. It has a touch screen, which I absolutely love. So the
Which the
Moxy
Moxy
doesn't
doesn't?
have a touch screen.
Okay.
No, it does not.
How are we controlling
We are
things?
controlling things with the handlebar buttons
Gotcha.
on the
Okay.
Moxy.
All
But
right.
the Moxy XL has a touch screen, and then also has, which just blows my mind, I just found this out today, or no, yesterday, it has a magnetic tool holder. So you
Nice.
can have it hold your scissors.
Very nice.
So anyway, super
Okay.
lightweight, but so sassy and fun.
Okay, so that's the Moxy XL, which is, again, 3 inches more. Now, this is interesting. Mary said it seems like you would have to be a serious quilter to get one of these machines. She's more of a hobbyist. What would you say to that?
Absolutely not. I love the fact that the Moxy and the Moxy XL are both entry-level machines. They are affordably priced. They come in a package, so the frame is included with everything. And so you don't have to be a super big hobbyist.
It's actually less than a sewing machine.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, with the Moxy, I think it's, I don't know, $45 a month, $47 a month, something like that.
We've got some different price points here that we're going to talk about in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Yes,
But
with
anyways,
Todd.
you don't have to be a super serious quilter in order to jump in on one of these machines. That is the whole point of these machines, is to have you try it out and see
Yeah.
if you love it.
Yeah, I love that. Now, one of the things that I heard quite often, Rebecca, when it came to the Moxy came out, was a lot of people said, you know what, I love the ability to quilt my own quilts. I love the smaller size. I love the affordability. I just wish it was computerized. And there was a time where these were not computerized
Right.
for this size
Right.
of a machine, right?
Right. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
Right.
tell us how that all changed.
That all
just
changed
recently.
about 2.5 years ago. Handi Quilter came out with the Pro Stitcher Lite. And Pro Stitcher Lite is basically just a very, what's the word I'm looking for? A very easy to use program
Okay.
that you can quilt at the touch of a button. I mean, honestly, all you have to do is program your design, touch a button, and it'll quilt for
And
you.
I believe we have a video to show that.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
Let's
Let's
go
watch
ahead
it.
and take a look. All right, super nice, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
you can do it without the computer or with the computer.
Right.
But again, we're talking affordability and speaking of affordability, I think it's time we bring on Todd, right?
Yes.
Because there's probably a lot of questions in people's minds as to,
Right.
okay, what are we talking about when it comes to price? So let's bring Todd on.
Oh, Todd! I know he's here somewhere.
There he is. He's running on over. Come on over. Okay, there we go.
Here we are, here we are.
All right, so let's take a look and just quickly review what some of the features are on the Moxy. So we'll bring this graphic up. First off, we're talking affordability, right? And space saving. 15-inch throat space, high resolution full color display with 1,800 stitches per minute. We've got stitch regulation. We haven't even talked about stitch regulation, but that's a big deal, right?
Yes, absolutely. All your stitches stay the same size.
I
As
love
you're
that.
moving the machine, they stay the same size.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. We've also got built-in LED lighting. The 8-foot loft frame is included, and you have some options to go smaller or larger, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the ability that you can add in Pro Stitcher Lite is pretty dang cool. All right, what are we looking at, Todd, for pricing?
So, as always, we have great deals going on tonight.
Yeah.
This stuff is really cool. Really cool stuff.
Right.
So, the MSRP on the Moxy is $49.99. Tonight, we're at $44.99.
Wow.
It's only $94 a month on approved credit.
That's incredible.
That-
$94
really.
a month.
$94,
I
and
mean,
you're...
That's a baby quilt.
How many
Exactly.
what's the cost of a quilt? You have to go. You go
Take
out.
to a
You get a
Longarm.
quilt quilted.
Yeah.
You take it to a Longarm.
Yeah, you're going to pay at least
Pay yourself.
$100. Exactly.
yourself,
Pay
right?
yourself. Yes.
Okay. So tonight, not only do we have that great price, but we also have your choice of one of 3 bundles. We have a getting started bundle.
Getting
Rebecca?
started bundle includes the glide foot, which I think is an absolute must. So it's a new foot that you use to quilt. It includes scissors, it includes a zinger, it includes a case with 30 extra bobbins, and they're purple, by the way. I love purple.
There you go.
And then it includes some extra needles to get started, everything that you're going to need just to start your quilting.
So that's one of the bundles.
That's one of the bundles.
We
Yes.
then have a ruler bundle. Right?
Yes, and the ruler bundle comes with the ruler base. It's an attachment that fits onto the machine to give you some extra stability for rulers. And then we've included the shore foot, which is it's a thicker foot that works against rulers. And then we've included several rulers for you as well.
Excellent. We
Super
also have a
fun.
frame accessory bundle.
Yes, okay, the frame accessory bundle is some bungee grabbers, which I love those. So you have some little bungee cords that hold the quilt on the sides of your quilt.
Keeps everything taut,
Yes, and
right?
it keeps everything taut. These are super simple and easy to use. And then we have a multi-use board to give you some extra space on the back of your frame so that you can use it for cutting or for pressing or for your drink holder.
Diet Coke.
Yes,
M&Ms.
absolutely. M&Ms, right? Yes, absolutely. Then what's the third thing in the? I'll have to look it up.
Perfect.
Okay, so we've got 3 different bundles.
different
They
bundles.
get their choice
Right.
of any of them for absolutely free.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And Rebecca will be your go-to person on there of which one do you really need.
Oh, a hand wheel. It's an extra hand wheel.
Hand wheel, there we go.
Absolutely. You need an extra hand wheel, so you have 2.
There you
Okay.
Okay.
go. Okay,
Nice.
so not only that, that's not all, ladies.
Yeah. Who
That's
does he
not all.
sound
That's
like?
not all.
Yeah, where's his
So-
suit and tie?
Girlfriends on the go. Chris,
Oh.
tell us a little bit about Girlfriends on the go.
Okay, this is incredible, and if we can bring that graphic up. Girlfriends on the Go is a program that we designed here at Girlfriends because 2 of the things that seems to be the biggest concern for people, especially if you are making a purchase and you live far away from us, is I'm going to get that machine and it's going to arrive to my house, and what do I do with it? Like, I don't know. It's big, it's bulky, it's cumbersome. I don't know how to install it, put it together. And that's one concern. The second concern is, boy, I wish there was someone in my home. I wish I had a Rebecca in my life that would just come to my house and teach me. Well, guess what? We have that. We have that covered for you. And so Girlfriends on the Go is a program that we will send Rebecca anywhere in the country to spend a day or 2 days with you, depending on if you've got Pro Stitcher, then she spends a second day with you. She will be in the comforts of your own home. Do they have to provide dinner for you?
No, absolutely not. No, Mike is going to provide dinner
Mike's
for
gonna
me.
provide dinner for
At these
okay,
prices,
cute. All right.
they don't need to.
No, absolutely.
to.
But I would
I'm
come
just
set it up,
teasing.
right?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, people always are like, oh, I wish I had a Rebecca. You've got a Rebecca, and she's going to come to your home and teach you, and together you're going to learn. And it's an incredible package, and we've put this together for you. And
It's
we
half
have it
price.
half off. Yeah,
Half price.
yeah. That's
Half
pretty
price.
amazing.
That means I'm not going to eat it all, guys.
Hey,
That's right.
Okay, it's
It's
only
a
2 days.
McGriddle all
I
the
know,
way.
right?
2 days,
It's
it's
only
fine.
2 days.
PB&J.
It's fine. Okay,
Pack it.
I love PB&J. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
All right,
go.
that's a great deal.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic deal. But, and remember, it's always free education from MGQS. And I can't tell you how many times I go down and I see Rebecca on her phone
Yep.
doing a little video chat with somebody helping them
Yep.
through whatever their issue might be.
Yeah.
That's yours for life.
I love it. I
And
love
guess
it.
what? We're not done. We are not done.
Oh my goodness.
If you buy by June 25th
Yeah.
of this month, we're going to light up your life.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
All right? Okay, so we need a little shot right here.
Ta-da.
See this?
Let's
Do you want me
see.
to turn it off
We
and then
gotta
turn
go
it
up
on?
just a
I'm going to turn
little-
it off and then turn
All
back
right,
on.
All right. Get out of the way, Todd. Get out of the way.
Okay. I don't know if that makes
Are we
any
able to
difference, but
see?
it's off.
There you go.
There we go.
Now it's on.
All
Okay, we'll do it again.
We already
Turn
have
it
some
off.
amazing lights in this studio, so
Turn it on.
it's not as clear, but yeah, for sure. Okay, highlight system. Incredible.
You can't have too much lighting. Ever.
You
Never,
cannot.
never.
And this is a $300 to $700 value.
Free.
If you buy
Free, you
before
guys.
June 25th, you're going to call Rebecca.
Oh
You're
my
going to call
gosh.
Mike, and they're going to tell you exactly which one you need. And do you know how much it is? Free.
Free.
Free 99.
All right. When you buy your
Wow.
machine. That's awesome.
Before
Buy
I love
your
it.
machine, we
before
throw that
June
in.
25th.
This is before June 25th. This
Okay.
is amazing.
Yeah, plus free shipping. We're going to
Anywhere.
ship this to you anywhere in the continental U.S. Hawaii and Alaska, there's going to be a little bit of an extra charge, but you can call us. We'll get you the best price available. But this is all going to ship to you for free. That's amazing. All right. Diane wants to know, how much room do you need?
3
if you're-
feet up to 14 feet. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, you can.
So the table's 3, right?
That's on the
That's on the stationary.
stationary, which we
Stationary,
haven't
right.
talked
Yes,
about
we'll
yet.
talk about that. But on the stationary machine, you only need 3 feet. Most people have 8 feet or 10 feet to their long arm frame, but you can all go from up to 12 and then up to 14.
And that's something
Yeah.
that Rebecca will help you with.
Yeah.
You make
Yeah.
the call.
You don't need to worry about
how
the
much
details.
space. You just need enough space for Rebecca to get her arm back there.
You know
Right,
what
there you
else
go.
I love about those lights? I don't have a long arm in my home, but I have a cutting table in my sewing room that I need a lot of extra light for. So, I even have one of the lights above my cutting table.
I have a workbench in my garage, and this would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, okay, those are some great deals. Let's talk about Pro Stitcher Lite. I saw that Donna Lynn asked, can you purchase Pro Stitcher separately for if you already own a machine? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so
Yes.
Pro Stitcher Lite, what are we looking at for that?
And we have a deal on Pro Stitcher Lite as well.
Yes. All right, so let's do a couple of, let's just share real quickly about summarizing some of the key points. 11-inch touchscreen that's computer mounted. It includes 250 plus preloaded designs, on-screen grid and ruler to measure. The position designs by simply moving your finger across the screen.
Yep.
You can resize, rotate, and repeat designs to fit. And it's got the horizontal and vertical channel lock, and it's compatible with Moxy and Moxy XL. So again, this is for those of you who are looking for computerized module to add to your Moxy or Moxy XL. All right, Todd, what do we have
This is
going on
touch it
here?
and go, right?
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Basically,
fantastic.
yeah.
That's excellent. Okay, $59.99 is our original price on this. Tonight, $54.99.
Wow.
$92 a month on approved credit. And again,
Amazing.
it's half off on the Girlfriends on the Go for your at-home education package. You're gonna be busy.
I'm going to be so busy. Guys, come on. I need
It's
more
a loaf
states
of bread
to
and
to
Peanut
travel.
butter, a jar of peanut butter.
She
Yeah.
did go to
Yeah.
Hawaii not too long ago.
my
I'm
gosh.
just saying, she did get to enjoy
Awesome.
a little,
Wow.
a
It was
little
so,
luau.
so
Way to take
awesome.
one for the team.
Yeah,
No,
that's
right? It was
tough.
really hard. So hard.
And again, lifetime education
Yeah.
with all of our machines. Anything you purchase from us, we are your go-to place. We'll take care of you.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Okay, that's pretty exciting stuff. So, Todd, I'm going to have you stay here because I want Rebecca to tell us what else is up in the lineup. And are we going to go to Amara 2024 or are we going to do something else?
First, we want to talk about the stationary machines.
Yes.
So
Yes,
the Amara
definitely.
ST.
Okay.
Amara ST, the ST stands for stationary table.
All right, and I believe we have a little video on that. All right, what do you all think about that? I mean, I think, Rebecca, this is a great idea, especially for those of you who've been used to, you know, quilting on your own domestic sewing machine at home. This is going to be the perfect solution to those of you who've been doing that. You want a larger throat space, you want more room on both sides of the needle. These are the people out there who would rather quilt by moving the quilt rather than moving the needles and the machines. So, Rebecca, why don't you explain real quick, what do I mean when I just said that?
So there's a lot of people that quilt with their domestic machine already, and so they're moving the fabric and the quilt under the needle. But imagine trying to do that in you know, a tiny size, and you have a king size quilt. Like, that's
Exactly.
so
It'd be
awful.
really
Can you
hard.
imagine having a 20-inch throat space?
Okay, 20 inches.
20
that's,
inches.
That's bigger than the Moxy and the Moxy XL.
It is, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Okay, all
So can you imagine
Just
just
got my attention here.
quilting that a quilt in that 20-inch throat space,
Yeah.
having all the quilt on the table and not in your lap. Plus, it has stitch regulation in the table. It's
yes.
so cool.
Yes,
So
yes.
cool.
And with that, you can have either the insight table or the lift. And the lift, the insight is going to stay stationary the same. The lift is going to go up and down, right?
Right, absolutely. At the touch of a button.
touch of a button.
kind of like those desks that raise up and down.
Yes, because sometimes you might feel like standing up.
absolutely.
Sometimes you might
yeah,
want to sit
yeah.
down.
Or you have two people that want to use it.
Wow.
So, yes, absolutely.
Okay, that is the Amara ST. Let's talk about that one. We're going to bring it up on the screen. So this is the big machine, like you said, 20-inch throat space for small spaces. With 20 inches of brightly lit throat space, a 7-inch colors touchscreen, LED lighting in the throat, needle bar, and bobbin, with stitch regulation. Pretty awesome. Okay, now this one grabbed my attention. 2,500 stitches per minute, Rebecca.
Way
Okay,
fast.
that's
Super fast.
really fast.
Super fast. Yes.
With an on-screen hand wheel, which basically means, you know, on a sewing machine, you've got the hand wheel to your right and you're moving that up and down. Well, on a long arm, that hand wheel's all the way to the back. Can you imagine trying to get back there on a 20-inch space?
Have to
Be
stand
really
up and
hard,
walk
right?
around. Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely.
So it's nice because now with this machine, they've introduced that on-screen hand wheel so that the wheel can be actually moved up and down by the touch of the screen, which is right in front of you, which is
Yes.
pretty darn cool. And then, of course, you can choose between those two tables. So what are we looking at for this?
2,500 stitches? That's smoking.
Right?
Just like the smoking deal tonight. Get a little corny?
I like it.
Okay,
I
okay.
like it a lot.
All right. So the MSRP on this is $79.99. We're on sale tonight for $69.99. We have the Getting Started bundle, or the ruler work bundle is your choice. But that table that you just talked about, that cool table,
lift table, yes.
standing
yes.
table.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's 50% off tonight.
Oh my gosh.
And you're going to need a light.
Yes, you are going to need a light.
You are going to need a light.
5-foot light.
Buy by June 25th. We'll throw in that light. Free shipping anywhere in the continental United States. And as always, all the education that you need
Yes,
from girlfriends.
absolutely.
Wow. Okay, that's incredible. What do you all think about that? Tell us in the comments. Peggy said it's such a great option if you don't have room for a big long arm machine. And she's exactly right, for sure. And then there was a question earlier, can you use pantographs on the backs of the Moxy and Moxy XL?
Absolutely you can.
Wow.
You just need to buy the quilt from the back kit.
Okay, that's pretty awesome too. All right, Sandy says, what a dream to own.
Yes.
There you go.
We can
Let's
make
make
it a
that dream
reality.
come
Let's
true.
make that dream come true.
Absolutely, Sandy.
By the 25th.
For
Yes,
sure. All
yes.
right. So, Rebecca, we've talked about the Moxy XL. We've also talked about the Amara ST, which is the sit-down machine. Well, stationary. We should
yes.
call it.
Yes.
'Cause you could sit down or you could stand up,
Right.
right? So, great options. But now we're going to move into the most popular machines that I think we sell of Handi Quilter.
Yes.
And that is the Amara 20 and the Amara 24. Can you tell me some of the similarities and differences between these machines?
I love to. I love these machines. So the Amara 20 is a 20-inch throat
In fact,
space.
let's go over to that
Yeah,
machine,
it's right here.
shall we?
It's
All right.
absolutely, it's
I'm gonna
right
come
here.
over here. Todd,
I'm
we'll
gonna-
let you sign off for just a minute, but stay close.
Okay, so the Amara 20 is right here. It's 20 inches of throat space, and then the Amara 24 is 24 inches of throat space. And honestly, other than that, they're the exact same machine.
Okay, let's take a look over here. Do you think you can do some stitching
Yes,
for
I
us?
absolutely can do
Okay,
some stitching on this
awesome.
one.
Have I just made your dreams come true, Rebecca, by
Yes.
asking
Oh my
you to do
goodness, I get a
that?
quilt! Yay!
She doesn't get excited or anything about this.
My daughter says you go to work and you quilt, you come home and quilt, and then you go on vacation and quilt. What's wrong with you? I love to quilt. I love to
right.
quilt. Okay, so I just brought up my bobbin thread, and we're just gonna do some free motion stitching, Kris.
Okay.
My favorite thing about this is it has a gorgeous stitch. And when we're free motion quilting, I love to just write my ABCs. It's really hard to talk and do that though. Oh, and it thinks my thread just broke. It didn't actually break, but it thinks it did. Anyways, is that not gorgeous?
Wow.
I mean, not that
is
I'm
so
tooting my own
fun.
horn, but it's so fun, and the stitches are beautiful.
Oh my goodness, they really are beautiful. So what else makes this a stand-apart machine from all the others?
It is ergonomically positioned, so it's easy to use.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
It's very easy to manipulate as far as free motion quilting.
Okay.
Or obviously Pro Stitcher, but
Yeah.
it has more lighting also than the other machines that we've talked about. It has some extra features on the handlebars, and then this magnetic collar I absolutely love. But
Let's come right here and show this. Okay.
it's right here. So this just holds on to your scissors or any tool that
that's
you would
very
like to
handy.
use.
I
So
like
I
that.
love that. Should we try the lighting and I'll show you?
Christy was saying that she loves that it notifies you when the thread breaks.
Yes, absolutely. It beeps at you when the thread breaks. Here is the machine screen and the light bulb just is lighting, and we're gonna just turn that lighting
Wow,
on.
okay, that's pretty bright.
Super bright, right?
that.
So along with your highlight, you have
Uh-huh.
some amazing, wonderful lighting.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Anyways, but it also has stitch regulation, and it's fast. It's so fast.
Wow. Okay, that's incredible. Again, Amara 20, Amara
Amara 20,
24.
Amara
Both
24.
pretty much the same machine.
Absolutely.
Right?
Same machine, just the
Just
length is different.
the different
and
side-
the
the-
different throat spaces.
the throat
yes.
space,
And I
okay.
always say, Kris, buy the biggest throat space that you can afford.
Kind of like an embroidery machine,
absolutely,
right? We always say buy
yes,
the biggest hoop
absolutely.
size. It's going to be the same thing for a long arm,
yes,
right?
Yes, it is. So if you can afford the 24, absolutely go for the 24.
Okay. All right. So Rebecca, there might be some people out there who are thinking to themselves, you know, this sounds really nice, but I'm not very artistic. I don't think I could ever do something like this. What would you say to them?
Oh my gosh, jump in.
Yes.
Absolutely, just jump in and try it. If you can write your name, you can quilt. Honestly, it's the same brain power, it's the same muscle memory, and honestly, we'll be here every step of the way for you. We have classes and videos and anything that you might need to get you started on your journey.
And let me tell you, Rebecca she doesn't just talk the talk. She definitely walks the walk. Like Todd said, I see her always FaceTiming with customers, both near and far. If we have a customer who's local, she'll meet with you locally. But if you're not local, she'll meet with you through a Zoom call or through a FaceTime. I mean, she's constantly concerned about your success. And that's why we love Rebecca so much, is because she wants your success to be a pivotal thing for you in your life. That you really truly can do this, and she's here to help you all the way. In fact, she has put some great content together, and together with our video team, they have worked so hard on creating an amazing Longarm and Loving It Facebook portal.
Yes.
And where she's continually adding content to that. But also when you purchase a machine from Girlfriends, you have access to all of these videos as well that you can replay anytime that you want and watch it as often as you like.
Absolutely.
And I think it would be a good time to show everyone just a sample of one of your videos, shall we?
Yes, please.
Let's take a look at some free motion when we talk about stippling. And again, I love these because they're short, bite-sized chunks that everyone can just kind of hold on to. So let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Rebecca with My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and in this video, I want to talk about free motion quilting. By now, you've probably gotten to know your machine a little bit, and now you want to practice and learn how to stitch. The first thing that we're going to do, it's the first basic exercise, is called meandering or stipple. Doing a stipple, you want to make all of your lines curvy and not cross any of your lines. So basically just try to make everything round and don't cross any lines. Practice takes a minute, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here at the machine, I'm just going to push the play button and I'm going to start stitching. As I stitch, I'm going to make sure that my lines are rounded. I'm not crossing any of my lines. I want to try to make my little lumps about the same size. And be careful you don't work yourself into a corner. If you do, stitch off your quilt and then come right back on in a different spot and continue to meander. One thing that you can do to practice this is to just start drawing with a pencil or a dry erase marker and a board. Your brain doesn't know any different from stitching with a machine or drawing with a pencil. It's the same memory motion that your brain uses. So it's kind of cool. If you just practice on paper or a dry erase board, that's a great way for you to get some quilting in without actually using your fabric and your batting. Otherwise, you just want to practice and make sure that your loops stay nice and round and you don't cross any of your lines. Go ahead and fill up a whole quilt with this and see what you think. Thanks for joining me.
Okay, that is so cool, Rebecca. Oh my goodness. And you know, you continue pulling out so much great content just like this for all of our long arm owners. and including, even today, you met with our monthly Longarm Guild, which meets here in Smithfield, Utah in person, but you also show it virtually, don't you?
Yes, we do. Right
So
on our
it
Longarm
gives
and
people a
Loving
chance
It
to ask
page.
questions in-house,
Right.
locally as well as virtual. I love that. So, I mean, I think it's great.
Absolutely, and I do really love
Yeah.
longarming. Oh my goodness, it's my passion.
Definitely.
Plus, I love teaching. I love sharing. I love
I think you love just
everything.
walking beside everyone
so.
in
Yes,
their
and
journey, right?
seeing their success. Right. Sometimes things don't go as planned with longarming, and it's okay. There's some, little snafus that we might
Sometimes,
run
yes,
into. Your needle
yes.
breaks, or you're couching and you throw your timing off your machine. Okay,
But
that
you know-
didn't happen yesterday.
Oh,
No,
yeah, right. But the thing is, Rebecca, you are there to help. Like if one of those things happens, you are seriously a phone call away. And so I think there's also a great little video that you put together on troubleshooting some of the most commonly, the most common problems that might occur
right.
that people can go back and take a look at. So let's go ahead and take a look and watch that video on troubleshooting.
Hi, this is Rebecca from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop. Welcome to Longarm and Loving It. I love free motion quilting, but sometimes it doesn't go as planned. Sometimes things happen. Today, I want to show you how to troubleshoot and get the best use of your time and what you do if something goes wrong. The first thing that I want to talk about is, oh my goodness, what happens if my bobbin thread doesn't come up? I have been taught to pull my bobbin thread up every single time. So let me pull the machine over and I'll show you. I have my top thread and I'm going to put my needle down, bring my needle back up, and I moved my machine out of the way, but my bobbin thread didn't come up. Let's try that again. Put my needle down, put my needle up, move my machine away, and I saw my bobbin thread for 1 second, but now it's gone. Honestly, the only thing that's wrong is your bobbin thread is just too short. So you can move your machine off of your quilt. We can pull the bobbin thread out to make it a little longer. Pull that bobbin thread out just to make it a little longer. And then put the machine back on the quilt. Hold on to your top thread, put your needle down, bring it back up again. Now as I pull the machine away, my bobbin thread comes up. That's the first thing that I wanted to teach you for troubleshooting. The second thing is, I took my bobbin case out, but my bobbin is still in the machine. This one's going to be a little tougher, but we can do it. So you're going to come under your machine with your implement. I'm using scissors, and very lightly grab the edge of your bobbin and pull it out very carefully. The third thing I want to talk about is changing a broken needle. It's going to happen. I promise. You're going to break a needle, and it's okay. Basically, what you want to do is make sure that your machine stays over your quilt. If you don't, that needle is going to drop right through the hole where your bobbin thread comes up, and it's going to make a horrible mess because most likely the needle will get stuck in the hook. We don't want that to happen because then you'll have to purchase another hook. So keep your machine over your quilt when you change the needle. We're just going to take a 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and we're going to loosen this thumb screw, turning it towards you. We're going to remove the broken needle. We'll get a new needle and make sure you put the groove in. Also, make sure that you're over your quilt so the needle does not fall down into the hook area. Insert that needle all the way up. I like to tighten this with my fingers first. Make sure my position is correct, and then tighten it up with the Allen wrench. So those are 3 troubleshooting things that are very common. You'll probably run into in the first couple of weeks of quilting. Thanks for joining me. Happy quilting.
All right, this is fantastic, Rebecca. I love what Carol says in the comments. I wish I had a Rebecca in my back pocket to pull out whenever needed. Well, guess what, Carol? You do.
Right? Call me.
You kind of do.
Call me. Your phone.
That's what she does every day, all day long, and we're so grateful. So it is nice, and especially for those of you who are like, okay, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make the jump, and I'm going to buy that long arm. Again, you've got Rebecca to come and install it for you and to educate you in your home.
For your whole life,
amazing.
like we're going to be lifetime friends.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you know, when someone makes their purchase, these kinds of videos that we've been showing samples of tonight, they're theirs forever, right?
Yes, absolutely. And they can rewatch them over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. I love that. All right. So let's see, where do I want to go here? Let's talk for just a moment that sometimes you're like, again, you're fearful of, I don't feel artistic, I don't feel like I can do this. There's actually 2 additional ways to get the look that you're going for, right? And that is that can be game changers for your quilting. 1 would be Pantographs, 2 would be Pro Stitcher. So take us on that little journey,
On
Rebecca.
that little journey. Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to go over to the machine.
Let's head over here.
And when we use pantographs, we're going to quilt from the back.
Okay.
So we have a whole quilt from the back kit that we've installed. On the back of the machine is a handlebar set. There's a display, and then there's also a little laser. And the laser is going to point to a paper that we've pinned on or taped to the back of our frame. And then we just take the laser and make sure that we are following the line on the pantograph with the laser. So I'm going to go ahead and push the start button, and I have not traced this before, so I can't promise that it's going to be beautiful, but you honestly just follow the paper pattern with the laser. And the more you do it, the better you get. Oh my goodness, I don't do pantographs very often, so I am not into a good practice of doing them. We do have a couple of pantograph experts here in my girlfriend's quilt shop, Suzanne and Fern.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rebecca, the nice thing is you don't have to be perfect at it. You know, if you're not directly on the line, it's perfectly okay. Right?
Absolutely. And I was going to show you my stitching, but I seem to have stitched over the top of what I had already stitched.
Oh, you know,
so
that's fine.
silly me. Anyways, but you don't have to be perfect. It just is quilted and finished is so much better than perfect. So much better.
For sure. Now, let's go ahead and take, so pantographs is one way of doing this, right?
Yes.
Pantographs, great way to go. But again, if we want to go into Pro Stitcher and computerized quilting, oh my goodness, for those of you who are on Comment Sold last night, you saw that turtle quilt. Oh, wow. That was done on
that was done on Pro Stitcher. Absolutely.
It was beautiful.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and watch a short little video about an introduction to Pro Stitcher from Rebecca.
Super excited to go through Pro Stitcher. The next few videos are going to be kind of a description of every single type of button, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of Pro Stitcher. Let's take a look at the screen, and I'll show you what the functions all are. This is the Pro Stitcher screen. The top line are called the tabs. Looks like a file drawer system. When we select each tab, they will be green. Under the tabs, we have what we call the ribbon. The ribbon changes for every tab. On the far left are the quick access buttons. And this just gives you quick access to buttons that you use most often. Just inside the quick access buttons is the quick access tools. There are 4 buttons. You can only use one of these tools at a time. The whole screen is called the workspace. That includes the grid and everything on it. It will include a design, an area. It could include several designs. On the right-hand side, the little cream box is called the sidebar. The sidebar is where your tabs will also show up and give you options and let you see exactly what's open on your workspace. Down at the bottom, on the right-hand side, we have our zoom tools. So we can zoom out and zoom in on different aspects or on the whole screen. Then on the bottom left are our select tools. We can select or deselect designs. And this is just the basic makeup of the Pro Stitcher screen. Now that you understand how the screen is set up, it will help you understand how I do different things in Pro Stitcher and help you understand the terms better.
Wow. Okay, that is a lot to think about, Rebecca.
It is, absolutely. Yes.
Wow. And okay, so normally I'd bring Todd back on and we would talk about our Swig specials, but okay. I think I want to take just a minute to talk real quickly about the very top of the line long arm machine in the Handi Quilter lineup, and that is the Infinity 26. You know, because right after this, I'm going to let you go to the phones because I know there are people who want to talk to you personally, and so they can have some more questions answered and be able to get more information. So Rebecca, let's finish off with this question. Why a 26-foot long arm? Who is this for?
26-inch.
26-inch.
Yes, yes.
For sure, right? Again, this is the Infinity. In fact, it's so big that we didn't even bring it on the set tonight because it was just too big to bring on.
So why would I want an Infinity? Well,
okay.
I own an Infinity, first of all. But it is
of course you do.
3,100 stitches per minute.
Okay,
so
wow.
super, super fast.
Yeah.
As a business machine, this would be an incredible machine because it gets quilts done. But the more throat space you have, the faster you can quilt as well.
So the less rolling,
the less rolling you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
The larger the designs you can do. Like there's just an incredible amount. Plus, the Infinity has a couple of other things that are super special about it. It has a bobbin thread cutter, which I absolutely love. So you can just have it cut your bobbin thread for you.
Okay.
It also has a camera on the underside of your machine.
That I could get behind.
So you can see your stitches. So
how many times does someone who's doing long arming have to they're looking at their
look under the,
yes.
So
a camera underneath. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. It also comes with front and rear handlebars. So you don't have to decide, do I want the rear handlebars? Do I not? It comes with both.
Okay.
Anyways, so it's just, and it's the fastest machine on the market. Like it's I love it. Absolutely love it.
I would say you definitely want a Pro Stitcher with that one.
Yes.
Don't you
yes,
think?
Absolutely.
Especially for those of you, if you're going to do it as a business. I mean, although you don't have to do any of this as a business and still get a ton of enjoyment out of owning your own long arm.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, well, this is really great information, Rebecca. Are your heads about to explode? Holy cow, so much. We hope that you will take the opportunity to call us. You can talk to Mike or Rebecca. Both of them are so good at answering your questions about any long arm, trying to find the right machine for you. And I think, again, I'm going to say, let's say goodbye to Rebecca for just a little bit. Thank you, Rebecca.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
call us. Give them the number so they can call us.
435-213-3229. Call them tonight. Leave a message. If they're not able to talk to you tonight, they'll get back to you right away. And let's bring Todd back on. Mr. Todd is in the house because, again, some incredible deals. And I don't want you to miss out on, we have a special guest who's joining us virtually here in just a few moments to talk about her experience with having a long arm. So, Todd, what are we talking about tonight?
Kris, I think we should just run through all of the things that we just talked about.
Okay.
Let's go through those. Let's get the pricing.
Okay.
There's a lot. There is a lot here. We understand. This is a big purchase.
Absolutely.
But there are great deals tonight, and Rebecca and Mike are ready to answer your questions, take care of whatever you need to do.
Okay.
So I think maybe we start with the Pro Stitcher.
Okay.
You want to
Yeah,
Just give us the highlights of the Pro Stitcher.
12-inch touchscreen, computer mounted, operates the entire system from one screen. It includes 800 plus designs. Now, if you remember, Pro Stitcher Lite had 250. This one has 800. That's just built in, but you can add more designs too. It's just like a really big hoop on an embroidery machine for sure. You can switch between computer guided and free motion quilting at the touch of a button. You can resize, rotate, and repeat designs to fit, create new start and stop points, place designs into borders or other odd-shaped areas. It has customizable speed and stitches per inch, seamless integration with Pro Stitcher Designer. Again, if this all went over your head, don't you worry. Rebecca is here to help you every step of the way.
Well, let's talk about a great deal tonight. This Pro Stitcher is regularly $11,999.
Okay.
Tonight we're $9,999 for you tonight. You have Girlfriends on the Go, half price, cannot beat that. All of the education, the video calls, help me out. My bobbin has a problem. I don't know where to stick my tensions wrong.
Right.
I don't know what to do. Rebecca will take care of all of that for you.
And if somebody wanted to finance, what are we looking at?
We're looking at $167 a month.
That blows me away because I'm thinking not only if I were doing it for myself, how much money I spend on, sending long arm quilts out for long arming, but I also think about this. I think, what if I were to start my own little side business? How many quilts would I need to take in a month to make that monthly payment? Now, when you think of that, one. Exactly, one. You do one a month for someone else, and you'd have your monthly payment taken care of.
And as soon as your friends and neighbors find out that you're long arming,
oh, it doesn't take long.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't take long at all.
They will be lined up at the door.
And every long armor that I know who does it as a business, they are weeks out for getting quilted because there's such a demand for it.
Yes, yes. All right, let's walk through the rest of the lineup real quick.
Amara 20, we're looking at, and I'm going to say this is the same for the 20 and the 24. The only difference is that 4 extra inches of throat space. You've got the thread break sensor, which someone out there mentioned about, the bobbin area lighting, the extra function handlebar buttons, quilt from the back for pantographs, pinpoint needle laser, ergonomically balanced for ease. Yes, you can add on Pro Stitcher Premium, and you can choose a little foot table, so it's much smaller, or because of space, or the Studio 3 table, 8 foot, 10 feet, 12 feet, 14 feet, you name it. We've got all of the different size tables.
Home.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. Or go small if you need to.
If you need to, exactly. So Amara 20, where are we looking at?
So Amara 20, this is typically, and depending on the size of table that you get, this is $12,299 to $13,499. Tonight we're $9,999 to $10,999. Again, it's $167 a month. Quilt those quilts for friends and neighbors. You get your choice of the Getting Started bundle. You also get half off Girlfriends on the Go. I think Rebecca needs to be out and going, right?
I do too.
I think she needs to have that.
She wants to see the country.
She does. Let's help her see the country, friends. Okay, free shipping anywhere in the continental United States. And again, this great highlight behind us that we showed you a little bit earlier, this is a great value. It really is. And it's a must-have.
Yeah.
It's a must-have, so we must give it to you. Okay?
Yours absolutely free.
Absolutely free. Yes.
Free
By
shipping.
June 25th, we need to do that. Real quickly, too, all of those videos, how many hours of video do we have?
So much.
There are so many hours, and you're going to have all of that.
And it continues to build. That library
does.
of long arm
It
videos
does.
continues to build.
And
so it's incredible.
it really is, and that comes to you as well with any purchase of any of these machines tonight.
Absolutely.
Let's do quickly the Amara 24.
As far as pricing,
goes,
let's talk about that.
This is a great deal, okay? We're a little higher on the monthly. It's $227 a month, but the MSRP is $15,999. Tonight, $13,599. The bundle, the Girlfriends on the Go, the at-home education. By the 25th, if you buy it, the light's up here. We're $2,000 off of MSRP.
Yeah.
we are well north of an additional $2,000.
Uh-huh.
Getting up there around $3,000 with all of the other stuff, if you take advantage of all of these other things in here.
Wow, that's amazing.
You almost can't afford not to do it.
Right,
Okay.
exactly, exactly. All right, and then when we look at Infinity, we're going to the very, very top, Todd. Infinity 26,
Again,
the Primo.
I heard earlier, buy the best that you can afford.
Yeah.
I believe that 100%. That's in whatever you do, buy the best that you can afford.
Right.
This one is the top of the line. This is the one you want. You get this one, everybody will wind up at your house wanting that quilt. MSRP on this is $20,499. Tonight, $17,999. It's $300 a month on
How many
approved
quilts
credit.
would you have to do to make that payment, Todd?
2.5.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do with a half a quilt. Let's do
Depending on the sizes of quilts that come.
It might be two. You might
be
get it out of one.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. The Getting Started bundle, your choice. Half off Girlfriends on the Go. And let me tell you, Rebecca would love to come help you set this one up. Right?
She loves that machine.
Yes. Free shipping anywhere in the continental United States. All of the education, all of the videos, all of those people, or all of those questions that Rebecca's able to answer for you whenever you need that answered. And again, the highlight, if you do this by June 25th, you get the highlight for free.
Free shipping.
I don't know what else we can throw in there. Free shipping everywhere.
It's incredible. I mean, what do you all think? Is that amazing? Yeah, the highlights, I mean, for free, and we'll make sure you get the right highlight for the machine that you've chosen. It's incredible. It's absolutely amazing. So,
And I think we need to, there's been a lot. We've shown you a lot. We've given you a lot of prices. There are a lot of options. Again, you have some time.
Yeah.
You have till the 25th to take advantage of all of these things.
Absolutely.
Not to mention, and I don't think we've told them this, all Handi Quilter accessories on our website,
oh, that's right.
they're 20% off.
20% off, absolutely.
So the savings stack up. The more you buy, the more you save.
I will also let you know that if you make your purchase on the website, you can call and make the purchase through Mike or Rebecca if you want, but if you make it through the website and you're wanting that half off the Girlfriends on the Go, all you have to do is make sure that the machine is in your cart, add Girlfriends on the Go, it will automatically take the 50% off.
Yes, it will. And this is, again, take the time, give us a call, jump on the website, whatever it is you need to do, we'll take care of that, no problem. And Mike and Rebecca are there to answer your questions.
Absolutely.
That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
This is a big purchase. They'll talk you through it. They'll hold your hand. They'll do whatever you need.
Definitely. So by now you know that we here at My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop absolutely love the Handi Quilter long arms, but we don't want you to just take our word for it, right? We could talk until we're blue in the face about how much we love them, but we also have some really amazing customers out there who love them just as much, if not more, and are having the time of their lives having a long arm. And one of those people is with us tonight. Let's bring her on. We have Sylvia Allen. Hi, Sylvia.
How are you? I'm so happy to be with you tonight.
Ooh, I can't hear. There we go. Just one moment. Oh, there we go, Sylvia. Are you there? Whoops. Okay. We're going to work on getting Sylvia back. We're having a little bit of technical issues here for getting Sylvia on, but she's joining us, and I can't wait to hear about her experience because she is actually fairly new. She's purchased the Amara 20 with the added Pro Stitcher and is absolutely having the time of her life. Are we able to get her back on yet? Okay, not yet. All right. Alice is asking, what about the secret drawer? Ooh, the secret drawer. Can we pull that comment up? I'm having trouble finding it. All right. Something about the secret drawer. Okay, right there. Can I get it through MGQS? Yes, Alice, you certainly can. And you can find it on our website as well as, or just give us a call and we can do that. So for those who might not know what the secret drawer is, it's a drawer.
It sounds fun.
It sounds fun, doesn't it? And it attaches to your machine in the back. It's a great place to store your threads and your needles and your pantographs, all those kinds of things that you are needing. The secret drawer is definitely a great way to go. So yes, Alice, we can do that. Okay, it looks like we've got Sylvia back. Sylvia, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hi, Sylvia.
Okay, you've been such a
How
trooper
are you?
tonight.
I'm so happy to be with you.
Thank you.
I'm happy to do it.
Sylvia, tell us about why you decided to purchase this big machine.
Okay, it was scary. I'm not gonna scary. And but it was so scary. Did you hear me that time?
I'm hearing a little bit of an echo,
Okay.
but I'm not
Can you hear
sure.
me now?
Are we okay there? Okay, good. Okay, yes. Okay,
Are we
go
okay?
ahead, Sylvia.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. It was so scary. I just didn't want to do it. I just felt like, how stupid am I? Like, I can't make that money back. And it's a hobby. I don't know what I'm doing until I went to Rebecca at my girlfriend's quilt shop. And I felt like I was immediately one of the girlfriends. Immediately.
Aw.
She talked me through it and she said, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I will help you. So I actually asked her if I could come spend a day up in Smithfield with her
Uh-huh.
just to see if I could. Just to see if I could. I spent the whole day with her just watching her quilt and thinking, this is just line upon line learning, literally.
Yes, true.
So by the time I was finished that day, I actually purchased one. I didn't call my husband because I thought, we'll just do it, hurry. And I just have been so happy ever since Rebecca came to my home. And so she
Oh,
set it up in my home where I was in my comfortable place, not thinking, what am I going to do when I get this home? What am I going to
right.
do? She stayed until I had quilted a whole row, and
Uh-huh.
she just said, don't try to learn everything at once. Start step by step. And it's been a joy because if I run into one single problem, I just text or call and she talks me through it. 5 minutes.
Wow. Wow.
Sylvia, how much did your confidence grow in that one day?
I thought I could just run the world because I
That's
went
amazing.
straight to Orem City and got myself a business license as if I could
Ah,
do something cool.
There you go.
no way.
That is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Where I'm not to the point where I think, oh, I'll take someone's quilt they worked on since they were, like it's their grand fabric. I'm not going to put that in my machine yet, but I have completed quilts recently that are absolutely perfect. No unpicking, no anything. I feel like this one thing a day has been amazing.
Wow. So it sounds like we might be losing you, Sylvia. But your story is absolutely
Oh,
beautiful.
okay, let's see.
Okay, that might be better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Is that better?
definitely.
Okay.
I love this
So what
story
else do you
so
want to know
much.
from me? I just retired. from my job, but I would do
Yeah.
it if I didn't retire. I mean,
Really?
it is, I go downstairs and the quilting is mesmerizing, and so Rebecca tells me to just put the quilt on and then, turn around to my other machine and do a little something until I can't do it. I just have to watch
Wow.
and watch and watch. It's so peaceful.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
it's so peaceful. It's just peaceful and
wow. I love
satisfying.
that.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
And what an accomplishment. I mean, honestly,
Yes.
oftentimes people think, oh, maybe I'm too old to do this, or maybe I'm too young to do
No.
this, or maybe
It's just
not
too
the right
hard.
time, right? But you've proven that it doesn't matter when you start.
It's
I love that.
it's the most satisfying thing I've done. I mean, you think you can create really very nice things. All my life I've thought, well, I sew well and things like that, but the quilting machine is a completely different experience that
It's
just
true.
makes me stand back and say, I did that.
It's
I
incredible.
am old and I can do that. And I've had a stroke and I
Oh,
can still do it. I don't have to remember anything. I just have to put it into it's just amazing. It's
oh my
amazing.
goodness.
What a great story.
That is a really great story. Sylvia, thank you so much. We appreciate you spending time with us tonight. You have no idea how much it means to us here at Girlfriends.
Well, you have no idea how this has changed my life, just simply because I can do something, even after having a stroke, I can do something that I can do step by step every day, and then if something is not working out, I just leave it alone, go upstairs the next day. I call Rebecca and say, this is what happened yesterday. She fixes it over the phone for me, and I'm on my way again.
Wow.
Everybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
Okay, that's
You heard it here.
you heard it from Sylvia. Holy cow, that was great.
What a great story. Those are stories
Wow.
that we love to hear.
That is.
That's why we do what we do.
Yeah, wow. Sylvia, first of all, I'm so dang proud of you. Like, that is just incredible what you have done. And it makes me so happy to hear that we've been a part of your journey. So thank you. All right.
You
well,
are
as
my
you
journey.
Can see, oh, go.
You are my journey. That's you. The girlfriends is why it was possible. That's why, is because you have every staff, every person that works there acts like they're your girlfriend and your boyfriend, and they just do it. And Rebecca is amazing, but all of you are. I would not have done it if I had not had that experience with my girlfriends.
Wow. Sheila, thank you so much. Wow, or Sylvia, excuse me.
It's hot in here.
It is hot in here. Holy cow. Thank you,
Thanks,
Sylvia. That
Sylvia.
means a lot. Wow. Well, as you can see, and you heard it from Sylvia, we really do make every effort that we can possibly do here to make your success is our success, and vice versa. You know, it really is.
It is.
It's a team, and we're in this with you together. And we want to make you the hero of your story. And I think right there you saw that Sylvia is. I mean, it's incredible. And the fact that, you know, she said she had suffered a stroke and she was really nervous about this. Like, can I do this? And it's just taking it step by step and doing it one line at a time.
She's a very recent long armor, right?
Yeah, she is.
And
now she's already doing it as a business. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. And
Right?
what she said out of the gate, oh yeah, I was so scared. I couldn't do it. And now, you know, Rebecca comes out, you quilt a little bit, and you go,
Oh
let's
my
go get a business
goodness.
license and start paying for these monthly
Exactly.
payments.
It's crazy.
That is awesome.
It's amazing. So, wow, so cool. Thank you so much. As you can see, we also have shared with you some incredible deals for you tonight, including the free bonuses of not only free shipping. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Did I mention
Triple points.
triple points, folks? You know we do this on our Swig nights. Triple points on your purchase. What? Are you kidding me? I mean, that's pretty awesome in itself. Plus, you get the free bundle of your choice. You can do the ruler bundle, the getting started bundle, or the frame bundle.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely free. All right. And
half price girlfriends on the go.
half price girlfriends on the go. That's incredible. Have Rebecca fly to your home or drive to your home, depending on where you live. And
hours and hours and hours of nice, quick little videos to give you tips and tricks.
Yeah.
And if you forget it, pull it right back up. You get to see it one more time.
absolutely. Holy cow.
Let's not forget the light.
Let's not forget the lights. The lights, the highlights. That special goes through the 25th. And we have 20% off all of your long arm accessories going on right now. And that's for anyone and everyone out there.
Where to start?
I know, I don't know.
Just jump in and go.
Exactly.
Sylvia, take Sylvia's
Exactly.
advice and jump in and go.
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely a great, these are some great.
They are great.
Wait, Swig.
They're fantastic.
These are some great offers, promo offers that, you know, on our Swig nights, we don't hold back. We like just put it all out there for you. So,
And Kris, I think we should remind them. We also want to make sure that you know, everybody out there, no matter where you purchased your machine, whatever kind of machine you have, even if you don't have a machine, everybody that's watching tonight is invited to join and be a part of our Long Arm and Loving It Facebook community.
yeah,
All you have to do, jump on Facebook, go find that, Long Arm and Loving It, that Facebook group from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop.
yep,
Ask to join, we'll get you right in.
yeah.
And what's being shared on there, everybody's journeys,
it's incredible.
all the things that people are doing.
Oh my
They're just
goodness.
posting constantly.
Yeah.
There's lots of content there, lots of things that we can do. And we want you to be a part of that community to help each other out so that we have a place that we can all go and become better at what we do.
Absolutely. Okay, I think that wraps us up
I think
tonight.
we've done, I think so. It's
All
been
right.
a lot.
There's a lot of information we shared with you tonight, right? So, and there's bound to be a lot of different questions. So if we didn't answer those questions for you, then you just give us a call. And again, Rebecca and Mike are available tonight. They'll be here for a couple more hours tonight, being able to answer your phone calls. If you aren't able to get through to them tonight, leave a message. Bryn has also stayed longer tonight to help field those calls, and she can take a message for you so that they can get back to you at a different time. They can talk to you about, again, what is it the machine you're looking for, and talk to you about the different promo offers. Make sure you get the right lights, the highlights, and they can talk to you about financing.
They can. All of the questions can be answered. Donna Lynn just said that that the Facebook group had helped her so much.
Oh,
we appreciate that. That's the
is
whole
nice.
purpose of that.
Absolutely. All right, friends, thank you so much for being with us on our Swig night, all about long arms. It's been a lot of fun. I want to say thank you to our camera crew. They did awesome. Wow, yes, let's hear it for them. They're amazing, and so grateful to them for staying a little bit later tonight. And all right, you have lots to think about. So if you know of somebody who might be interested in this presentation, please share this with them. Let them know that these amazing promos that we're doing from now through, again, the 25th. The specials are good through the end of June, the end of the month. However, if you want the free highlights,
You want the free highlights.
you want the free highlights. That's
a must-have.
That's through June 25th.
Look,
so you've got a couple
if
more
you
weeks.
don't, you're going to buy it.
Yeah.
You're going to buy your machine, and then you're going to be calling us 2 months later and going, you know, where is that light?
Where is
Just
that light?
Get it right out.
You know, I don't
Right
have,
out.
do have a cutting table, and I've got that over my cutting table, right? And you were talking about in your garage.
I put it in
you'd
my
like
garage
one.
over my workbench. Our
it's
kit
amazing.
team cuts fabric all day long.
Yep.
And
all over
every
their,
one of those,
their
every
cutting
one of
tables.
those cutting tables has that over top of it as
Yeah,
well.
Patricia said the highlight is definitely fabulous.
There you go.
All right, and Gail's a brand new owner too, and she says she's having fun and figuring it all out.
That's perfect.
So-
Let's not forget the giveaway.
Yes, like, share, and comment for a chance to win the HQ310 sewing machine. The winner again will be announced on July 1st. All right, friends, again, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you, we appreciate your business, and we'll do everything we can to make sure that you know that you've made the right purchase and you can do so with confidence. See you next time. Bye-bye.